Huey Lewis and the News is an American rock band based in San Francisco, California. They had a run of hit singles during the 1980s and early 1990s, achieving 19 top 10 singles across the Billboard Hot 100, adult contemporary, and mainstream rock charts. Their most successful album, Sports, was released in 1983. The album, along with its videos on MTV, catapulted the group to worldwide fame. Their popularity expanded when the song, "The Power of Love," was featured in the 1985 film Back to the Future. "The Power of Love" reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart and was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Original Song. In 1978, Huey Lewis formed the group, Huey Lewis and the American Express. In 1979, the band was joined by lead guitarist Chris Hayes and moved to Chrysalis Records. Chrysalis did not like the name, American Express, fearing trademark infringement charges from the credit card company, so the band changed their name. Later in 1980, the band released their first studio album, called Huey Lewis and the News. It went largely unnoticed. In 1982, the band released their second studio album, the self-produced Picture This. The album turned gold, fueled by the success of Do You Believe in Love, written by former Clover producer, Mutt Lange. The album remained on the Billboard 200 album chart for 35 weeks and peaked at number 13. The follow-up singles, Hope You Loved Me Like You Say You Do and Working for a Leave-In, followed, with limited success. Sports slowly became a number 1 hit in 1984, and went multi-platinum in 1985, thanks to the band's frequent touring and videos that received heavy MTV airplay. 4 singles from the album reached the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100. Heart and Soul reached number 8, while I Want a New Drug, The Heart of Rock and Roll, and If This Is It all reached number 6. The album has sold over 10 million copies in the US alone. At the beginning of 1985, the band participated in the All-Star USA for Africa charity single, We're the World, with Lewis taking a solo vocal. The song topped music charts throughout the world and became the fastest-selling American pop single in history. They were to play the Live Aid benefit concert, but pulled out 2 weeks before the concert over concerns that the money raised by the single and other efforts had not been spent to benefit Ethiopian famine victims, earning them criticism from USA for Africa organizer Harry Belafonte. A year later, a Spin article suggested that much of the money raised from this single and concert had been misspent. Their song, The Power of Love, was a number 1 US hit and was featured in the 1985 film Back to the Future. Lewis has a cameo appearance in the film as a faculty member who rejects Marty McFly's band audition for the Battle of the Bands contest. As an inside joke, the piece the band plays is an instrumental heavy metal version of The Power of Love. Huey Lewis and the News released their 4th studio album, 4. In 1986, the album followed the success of Sports and reached number 1 on the Billboard 200. The album spawned the number 1 singles, Stuck With You, Jacob's Ladder, and Hip to Be Square. The album had 5 top 10 singles on the Billboard Hot 100 and was certified triple platinum. The band continued to tour throughout 1987, and released Small World in 1988. After the previous 2 multi-platinum albums, Small World was considered noticeably weaker, peaking at number 11 and only going platinum. The album had 1 top 10 single, Perfect World, which reached number 3 on the pop chart.